When the word cancer is presented to you that you have it, it's a very scary thought. Because most times, in lots of situations, it's a death sentence. And when you are presented with that, it's a range of emotions that you go through with you and your family. And it's just as hard on the family as it is with you.
My story begins when I got pregnant. I was 24 when I got pregnant. It was the first time I'd ever been to the gynecologist. We went through a normal pregnancy. Everything was perfectly normal. I went for my 6-week checkup after I had Kylie, and everything again was 100% normal. I went back a year and a day later for my first annual, and it was abnormal. So we continued going through the process of and steps of diagnosing if I did have some sort of cancer or if this was just an abnormality. After a good 6 weeks process, I was diagnosed with stage 3 cervical cancer.
My first discovery that the HPV was the cause of my cancers when I went to my oncologist. He explained to me that that's what caused it.
When I found out that I had cervical cancer, I was nervous, I was scared, I was angry, I was confused. There's so many emotions that you can't even really state, but those were the ones that I felt the most. Confusion was one of the biggest ones because I don't think I was really ever prepared or given any answers or any kind of education on what had caused this.
I'm 68 years old, and 4 years ago was when I found out about HPV. When I was growing up, we had no way of knowing what HPV was. When I actually found out that I had HPV, I had not a clue what it was. It's senseless not to take care of it.
If I could say anything to a parent of a young child, it would be to talk about it, to educate, to provide any type of information that you can about HPV, to get the vaccination. If it was around or was more talked about when I was younger and growing up, it's definitely something that I would do, and I will do for my daughter no matter what.
HPV vaccination is for cancer prevention.